Go time. Oh, go time. You ready? What's up, everyone? I'm Coach Todd.
I'm Coach Cole.
Brooklyn's hanging out over the side there. Welcome back to another outfit workout. This is a 20-minute bodyweight workout that we're going to be going into. So you don't need any other equipment, just your body and hopefully a nice attitude to work really hard. We do have other workouts on the channel though. So besides this 20-minute bodyweight workout, we also have 40-minute one-weight workouts where you either use one dumbbell or one kettlebell. And then we have 10-minute ab or core workouts as well. So go ahead, you just assume that you're gonna love this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get notifications every time we upload a new workout. One quick thing before I turn this over to Coach Cole and we get started is I just want you to notice that both Coach Cole and myself are indoors and we're doing a workout, and we're not wearing a mask, and we are in the middle of a pandemic, and so you should know the only reason we're doing it is for the purpose of creating this video for you at home. Anytime that we're indoors, working out or not, both of us are wearing masks, I can guarantee you that, and we ask that you do as well. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. There's light at the end of the tunnel, but we still have to stay vigilant, and this is a team sport to keep everyone safe. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to Coach Cole.
All right, crew, we're gonna get some arm circles in super duper quick. We're gonna hit 10 forward, 2 at a time. Once you get 10 forwards, go ahead and switch up those directions. Go for 10 backwards. After 10 backwards, give ourselves a quick slap on the back with both arms. Look at that other direction arm swing. Go right on top of left, left on top of the right. Then we'll get our feet moving a little bit. Nice quick 30 butt kick, heel to the butt, on the toes. Just count to 30. Once we hit 30, let's find hands on the floor in a nice high plank. We're going to hit some lizard steps. I'm going to take my left foot, step it next to my left hand, let the hip sit for a second, step back down, right foot next to the right. We'll go 5 each side, just alternating, taking that nice step. Once we get 10 in, we're going to hit 10 plank jacks. So we'll stay in that nice high plank position. Feet out, feet in. Just a quick 10. After 10, I want you to hit 10 push-ups. These can be from your feet, from your knees. We're looking for our arms right under the shoulders. Todd's elbows are nice and tucked in. He's going to give me 10 at his own pace. He can do them unbroken. He can take his time. Just get a few push-ups warmed up for the day. Shaking out 5 and 5. Once he's got 10 in, we'll hop back up. Hands on our feet, please. Quick 30 jumping jacks, out and in. A little bit more bouncing, then we'll talk. Once you hit 30, again, we're doing an all body weight workout today, so you do not need any weight to work with. But if you need to grab a drink super quick, go ahead and do so. I'll explain the workout in just a few seconds. Then we'll get on moving today. Ooh, I'm not warm up already. All right, my crew. Here is what's going down today. We have 4 movements. We're going to do all the movements back to back to back to back. It's 4. A lot of backs. A lot of backs. Our first round is going to be 40 seconds of movement 1, 40 of movement 2, 40 of movement 3, 40 of movement 4. Cool? Since we did 40 seconds for each movement, we'll take 40 seconds of rest. Our second round is going to work exactly the same. We're going to have 50-second intervals. Third round is going to have a minute intervals. That's going to be the top of our pyramid today. Then we'll hit 50 again, and 40 again, then we'll be done. Cool? Good old, pretty much exactly 20 minutes. Climbing on up the ladder, we're going back down it. Shoot some ladders. We're going to shoot some ladders. as a kid?
It's been about 20 years.
I love Chutes and Ladders. I think I was probably like 7 or 8 last time I played it at my grandma's.
I don't think I ever really actually played the game. I think I just like played with the Chutes and Ladders portion of the game.
Yeah, that was the one you put the knife.
Yeah, I don't actually know how the game
I
works.
didn't get so upset when I flipped the board as a kid. I used to be a very sore loser. I'm a great loser now.
Huh. What switched?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're sad.
All right, 4 movements. First movement, first 40-second window that's going to come up. We're going to combine 1 push-up and 10 mountain climbers. So Todd's going to find that nice high plank position. Ideally, he's on his feet with a nice flat body line. If he needs to, he can drop these to his knees, or if you guys want to scale a push-up another way, you can grab a little bit of an elevated surface. You can stick those hands on the edge of your couch or your bed or a chair, elevate your chest in the push-up, makes it a little bit easier. You can also hit the 10 mountain climbers afterwards, just like that. So 1 rep is going to be a push-up, followed by 10 mountain climbers. Right knee all the way in, left knee all the way in, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Another push-up, another 10 mountain climbers. He's going to go for that whole 40-second window to begin. Second movement comes up for another 40 seconds. We're on our feet. We're going to hit air squats, nice and simple. Nice flat feet for me. Toes are probably pointed out a little bit. Todd's going to go all the way down to the bottom of the squat, all the way back up. Cool. Notice his chest is staying nice and tall. He's not bent all the way over and only moving his hips like this. Cool. That's not an air squat. In my opinion, that's nothing. This is a squat. This is what I want us to do today. Cool. Third movement, we're back on the floor. We're going to do some V-ups and a rollover, all right? Basically rolling over just like a dog. Looking for 2 positions. I'm looking for a hollow position to begin. From here, Todd's going to reach for his shoelaces right above his hips. Once he's back down, he's going to try not to touch his hands or feet to the floor. He's going to roll over and find himself in a Superman. Notice his hands and his feet never touch. Then he's going to roll back. Then he's going to hit another V-up. Then he's going to roll the other way. Then he's going to roll back. Cool, so 1 V-up, roll over and come back, hitting our hollow position and our Superman position. Cool, if you need, you can use that hand a little bit to assist the rollover. If not, try and make them all from the core today. Fourth and final movement, another little combo. He's going to hit 1 nice burpee for me, getting down, getting back up. Then he's going to hit 10 high knees, making sure that knee comes all the way up to the hip crease. If you're someone who likes to run in place instead of high knees, put those hands out, give your knees a target to hit every time for those 10 reps. Those are his 4 movements, 40 seconds each, back to back, to back, to back. First, then we'll climb up the ladder, go back down the chutes. I haven't thought of that working in years, just hit me. We're gonna go in 25 seconds.
I never put together that it was actually like climb up, go down.
Yeah, because when you went up, that happened just now.
Just now.
Love those moments.
Just this second. I played with them, but never put that together. All right.
1 push-up, 10 mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Here we are.
So for these push-ups, if you're doing them with nice form, your chest touches the ground, nothing else. Not your stomach, not your legs, just your chest. Try to keep those elbows tucked by your side. Halfway.
When we're in that mountain climber position, fight to keep those hands under the shoulders. Try not to let them run out in front too far. It's going to kind of pull us out of position, make that push-up super hard. We don't want that. Got 6 more seconds. We're going to hop up to our feet, hit some nice air squats in 3, 2, and up and down.
So I know that air squat seems like a pretty basic movement. Still a few things you want to be thinking about. Coach Cool talked about a couple already. Feet stay flat on the ground. Toes are going to be turned out slightly. Nice tight core all the way down and then all the way up. So you want to try to go through your full range of motion. What I mean by that is going as low as you can, that you still keep that neutral back, and then making sure you stand up all the way, squeeze your glutes at the top so you can stand up and be sure you fully open those hips.
Coming back to the floor for a V-up and a rollover in 2, 1, and make sure you don't run out of power. Cool. 1 V-up, stay hollow. Over to the Superman. Okay, right on back. If your hands and feet never touch, make this quite a challenging core movement. You can stop halfway. Don't worry about it. Wiggle on over. Some of us who are struggling to roll over, the tighter your core is and the more squeezed your quads and pointed your toes are, it's going to help you roll over a little bit better. The looser you are, the more movement you lose. We got 5 more seconds. We're hitting a burpee at 10 high knees. 3, 2, right on down. Count to 10.
All right, you have just over 20 seconds to go. First round is going to be done. We're going to have 40 seconds of rest, and then we're going to go to that next round. So, 15 seconds. Try to keep going this whole time. You're down to your last 10 seconds. Probably one more push-up, 10 more mountain climbers. Wrapping up in 5, and 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds of rest. Nice job. If you weren't warm before, you're definitely going to be warm now, which is great because the next round is going to be just a little bit longer. 50-second rounds coming up. 4 working rounds at 50 seconds, 1 50 seconds of rest. 20 seconds, we're heading back in.
One push up, 10 mountain climbers, a little bit longer this time. Control that movement, go at the pace that you want to move. 450, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, we are in.
So for those push-ups, try to keep your fingers facing forward as much as possible instead of turning them out, turning them out. The more they're facing forward, the easier it is to keep your elbows by the side when you're doing the push-up motion.
Coming about halfway through this movement, and keep those hips nice and tucked. That butt should be pretty squeezed so you can stay in a nice straight line. In a good plank position. Not looking for a downward dog. Stay moving for 12. Air squats coming up. 3, 2, and we're up. Nice good pace here.
I feel like there was another board game that I also just played with the board.
Hungry Hungry Hippo.
Mouse? Was there a mouse in it?
Oh, is it the trap that comes down? I never played that.
I think that was it.
All jokes aside, I was a really, really bad sore loser as a kid. I don't like losing now. I'm not a sore loser, but I was not like losing when I was a child.
Ten seconds.
V up in that rollover coming up. 4, 3, 2, here we go. If the V up becomes a bit much for the day, you can get a nice tuck up, same nice whole body position, but now we're going for a tuck hold instead of a V up. We are still rolling over though. However slow or fast you can make it happen. Try and change direction from the rollover.
Got about 15 seconds.
These are not easy crew. Hopefully feeling a little bit more guilty now. We can tell our dog to roll over. Not as easy as it looks. Burpee and some high knees. 4, 3, 2. Here we are. 50 seconds.
Get through this. Then we got 50 seconds of rest coming up. Halfway through. 20 seconds in, 20 seconds to go, and then over halfway. And then we have 50 seconds of rest coming up. 10 seconds, you get time for 2 more.
Hang on for 4, 3, 2, and time. Please. Take a break, 50 seconds.
Ray.
Hi. It's okay. Hey. About 35, we're gonna hit our 60-second round. 60 seconds of each movement. It's the longest one for the day. So once we get through this, we're home free. Down. Just you and your body weight. 20 minutes.
20 seconds. So this will be our most challenging round. Coach Cole just said that. They're gonna go back down, so mentally be prepared, mentally be ready to really try for a full minute at each station. We're starting in 5. Push-ups and mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 60 seconds work.
We're really looking for some nice, strict push-ups here. So if you begin to do like that little bottom half of a burpee, that kind of warming push-up, that's okay. You want to take a quick breath, come off those hands for a second. You can drop it down to the knees or find a couch so you can elevate yourself. I care way more about how pretty your push-up is than where you're doing it from. That's what matters to me. 10 high knees are just in there to keep us breathing a little
Halfway.
bit. 15 seconds, stay up.
Last 10. Air squats coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 60 seconds of air squats. Keep that chest up. Try to not let this dip happen. Nice tight core. Pick a spot on the wall in front of you. Try to keep eye contact with that spot.
I think it's really funny you just realized shoots and ladders.
I just never really thought about that then. Halfway, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. If you had a favorite board game that you used to just like to play with the board, leave it in the comments. I'm sure there's like 5 other ones out there that I'm not thinking of.
10 seconds. Coming up on our V-ups, rolling over. 3, 2, here we go.
60 seconds.
It's a long time here. Try and fight for that nice good hollow position, that big Superman when we're rolled over. When we're on our chest, upper back is squeezed, my glutes are squeezed, my hamstrings are squeezed. Pointing my toes. Right about halfway already.
You're definitely going to feel at this point, if you already haven't felt it, one side is way more challenging than the other.
Yep.
Particularly to get that roll back over. So, first off, that's normal. You should expect that, and you shouldn't maybe beat yourself up or anything about it. And then the second thing is, it just gives you an opportunity to balance out the 2 sides. So really, it's just an opportunity to improve your fitness. Here we go. Burpees and high knees. Last 60 seconds of work. And we get 60 seconds of rest. I'm into that.
So our last 4 minutes of work today, it's the longest round you'll do right here. So stay on it, earn some rest in a second. Halfway there, keep moving, hit the ground again.
Remember, you got a minute of rest after this. Last 10 seconds.
Hang on for 5, 4, other rep if it's there, 2, and 1.
There you go. Great job. Get a drink. 60 seconds of rest.
Holding a minute. All right, 3 rounds down, 2 to go. A 50 and a 40. Prove we can do it once, do it again.
All right, we got about 30 more seconds. Catch your breath, get that drink if you haven't. Hey, can you sit? Sit, please.
Thank you. Going in 20. On the way down now, on the shoots portion of today. The only portion Todd likes to do.
The only fun part.
The only fun part of today is right now, in 6 seconds, push-ups and mountain climbers. 4, 3, 2, here we go.
So as we start to get through this, we're over halfway. You're gonna start to get fatigued, so things are gonna start to maybe not be as nice form as they were. First thing that you might start to notice with the push-ups is just feeling your elbows floating out and out more and more as you start to fatigue. So you just need to think a little harder about pulling those elbows in. 30 degrees, maybe 45 degrees, closer to 30 degrees is ideal for what you're looking for.
10 seconds, 10 seconds of movement. Couple more push-ups. Ideally, we're gonna find our air squats. Stay moving for me. 3, 2, and here we go.
That bent over air squat, that good morning type of motion that Coach Cole was talking about before. Usually we'll see these as coaches in the later rounds. As people, again, are more fatigued, and it's easier just kind of let everything drop. So again, fight more and more. Head up, keep your eye locked on something overhead, all the way up, all the way down. 10 seconds, then we switch.
Rolling over, it's coming. 4, 3, 2, on the floor. There we go. Knee ups or tuck ups, whatever happens. Reach for those shoelaces. Find a nice old Superman. "30 seconds. Fight that burn. Keep squeezing. Again, the tighter your legs are, the more pointed you can keep those toes, the easier it's going to be to roll back over. 15 seconds. Stay in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Find me some high knees. Find me a burpee. Do it again.
We have 50 seconds of rest coming up. It's just about 30 seconds away. Try to keep going.
Hang in there.
Last 15.
Stay up and down. Hang on for 6, 5, keep moving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. Take some breaths. Feel it now. 1 more round. It's 40 seconds. It's the shortest one. It's the last one.
It's okay, you're almost done. You're almost there. Have you ever been to the adult gymnastics class at Chelsea Piers?
Yes, I have.
So Chelsea Piers is a gym on the west side here in New York. And they have 90-minute adult gymnastics classes, which is almost impossible to find. Everything is just for kids. So it's a really nice class if you ever have a chance to take it. 10 seconds. But those rollovers that we're doing, you have to do just like a whole length floor and rollovers.
3, 2, and push ups and mountain climbers. Last set, 40 seconds. Climb those hands. Keep on moving, crew. Good, jump to 10. This is the last round and you're probably the most tired we're gonna be for these, so keep your shoulders over your hands. That's all I want from you for 20 more seconds. Keep those elbows in, a few more good push-ups, and on a good note for this movement. 10 seconds, we'll get some squats coming up. Hang on for 4, 3, 2, here we go, 40 up and down. Control that pace, your time to breathe. Building on what Todd was saying last time about our air squats and keeping your chest nice and tall. This is really good to remember throughout all the fitness that you do. You need air. You need to breathe while you're working out. Obviously, you probably want to breathe. You can breathe a lot more here than you can with your torso like this. Well, not only is it a form thing, if you start bending over in these squats, you have less room for air. I like air. The more air I get, the happier I am. So always think about that. Back on the floor, last set of rollovers. 2, 1, here we go.
So as we're doing these for the last round, if you find these rollovers hard, imagine doing it all the way across the gymnasium floor and back. So, could be harder.
15 seconds, hang on in. If you live in New York, you might see me at that class some Wednesdays at 2.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
3, 2, burpees and hollow, burpees and high knees. Here we go. 40 seconds for the day, 1 plus 10. Last chance to move.
Wednesdays at 2 now is going to be sold out, and they're not going to know why.
It's actually typically sold out if you don't book it at right now. But this is a super small class size. 20 seconds, right back to the floor. A little more time.
They're doing it now? They're doing it now?
Yeah.
Face masks and everything?
Yep. 10 seconds, hang in. At least 1 more, keep it going, right to the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that was the last speed for the day.
Yeah, that was it, Brooklyn. You made it. You made it. What do you think? What do you think? All right, everybody. Woo. 20 minutes, all body weight. I'm into it. If you made it this far and you did the whole workout with us, do us a favor, like this video. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like I was saying before, we have different types of workouts that we upload every week. If you're ever in New York, I guess you can go see Coach Cole some Wednesdays at Chelsea Piers. We also run classes in New York City, fitness classes, so there's a lot of opportunity if you go to our website. With all that being said, I'm Coach Todd.
I'm Coach Cole.
Brooklyn's running around. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.
Hi, I see.
Good girl.